I have to do this video because I just have to do it. I want to talk about love and money. Love and money. Because love and money are synonymous. Love and money are joined at the hip. I have been a money manager for many years, and it's my job to get people to write me checks. They write checks to the banks, to the broker dealers, to the insurance companies, to the mutual fund companies that I work for. I get people to give me their lifelong savings. And the one thing I've learned in life is that in my position, I'm a salesman, I guess you can say. As a stockbroker, financial planner, you're selling. You're trying to get people to buy by giving you all of their life savings. It's a lot more difficult than you think. And that's why I want to talk about love and money, because the reason I'm successful at getting people to give me their money is because I learned. It took a lot of learning. I learned a very, very long time ago that it is easy to get people to get on board. It is easy to get people to get on board with your mission. In this case, my mission is to sell you some life insurance, an annuity, a mutual fund, professionally managed account, a stock, a bond, whatever it is I want to get you to buy, whatever it is I want to get you to invest in. And when you invest, I make a commission. I get paid. So how do I get paid? How do I get you to give me your money? I get you to give me your money by loving. Okay? And how is it that love helps me to get your money? Because if I love you, then I want to bring added value to your life. If I love you, I want to do something that's going to benefit you. If I love you, I want to find out what's important to you, and I want to give you what is important to you. If I love you, I want to find out what the pulse of your heart is, what the pulse of your treasure is. Where your treasure is, that's where your heart will be also. If I find out what your treasure is, if I find out what is the most important thing to you in this whole entire universe, and if I focus on what's important to you, if I focus on what's beneficial to you, if I focus on what makes you happy, voila, then I get paid. See, so many times people don't understand how to get. People think getting is begging. Oh, give me, I'm hungry. Oh, I need to, my dad just got chopped up by the people chopped up my dad, or they chopped up my mom. Come on. You know, when you give people sad sob stories, that doesn't make them turn out their pockets to give you money. Sometimes they're going to feel sorry for you. Sometimes they're going to believe you. Most of the time, they're not going to believe you. The world right now is in chaos. The world right now has global inflation, and this global inflation is being accentuated by what's happening in Ukraine and by the rumors of wars. Man, there's rumors of wars with Iran going after Saudi, with North Korea going after South Korea, with China going after Taiwan. There's so many rumors of war out there, and the rumors are on fire. And what is happening in Ukraine and what is happening in our economy, because inflation began before Russia attacked Ukraine. Inflation began when the job market was on fire, and the supply chain was disrupted. The world was having problems way before Russia decided to invade Ukraine. But the world was actually moving towards inflation before the war. The war has just accentuated. The war has just sped it up, and so this inflation is affecting a lot of countries right now. A lot of countries weren't prepared for this inflation, and a lot of countries, especially countries in Africa, their currencies are at all-time lows. And not only are their currencies at all-time lows, but the governments are supporting the currencies. And in the black market, the currencies are even lower. You have some countries where maybe if you go to the bank, you're going to get 53 of their currencies for one of ours, for $1. but that's in the bank. But then there's no money in the bank. There's no US dollars in the bank. And if you go into the black market, you're literally going to get 100, 105 of their currency for US currency. So there's a black market which shows the true supply and demand of currencies. People around the world are hurting. Inflation in some countries is 30%, 40%, 50%. That is outrageous. So I get it. I understand that many of you are hurting, that many of you are struggling, that many of you are frustrated, that many of you are still getting paid the same amount of currency you were getting paid 2 years ago. And today, that currency is not even half of what it was 2 years ago because of inflation. But the thing you need to understand is no matter how dire, no matter how frustrating, no matter how bad, no matter how dark your adversity is, you're never going to get from people by begging. You get from people by loving. And let me give you an example of this. When you love, you need to really look closely at that person, benefiting that person. If you're just looking at you benefiting you, for example, you just want to eat. You want to eat. Eating just benefits you, or you want to pay your rent. Paying your rent benefits you, or you want to be able to pay your phone bill, or you want a new phone. You want to be able to buy a phone. All that benefits you. When you're looking at benefiting you, nobody's going to give you no money. Yeah, you may have a few suckers, a few tricks that give you money, but that's not how you get money. You get money by really asking yourself, how can I love this person? How can I love Jack? How can I love Michael? How can I love Steve? How can I love my dad? How can I love my mom? How can I love these people? When you think love, then you're thinking, how can I benefit? How can I benefit my dad? How can I help my dad make more money? Come on, if you're making your dad more money, trust you me, he's going to be kicking you down some money, some dough, okay? If you're making your mom money, if you're making your auntie money, if you're making your cousin money, you're making your boyfriend money, you need to be thinking, how can I make them money? How can I benefit them? How can I make them better? How can I help them grow? How can I make them more happy? If you're making, trust me, if you don't have a job, you're like, I don't have a job. Who cares? You don't need a job to make money. Let me tell you something. If you don't have a job and you go down the street and you mow somebody's lawn, like they didn't ask you to mow their lawn, but you mow their lawn, man, they're going to feel so guilty when they see how beautiful their lawn looks. They're going to just donate money to you. People will give you money when they see that you are trying to make them happy, that you're trying to benefit them. You don't have a job. Okay, get up early in the morning and go to the downtown where all the businesses are and start sweeping in front of their buildings. Yeah, they didn't ask you to. They didn't hire you to. Who cares? Start making downtown look beautiful. And trust me, someone is going to notice. Someone is going to notice when you're doing something that benefits them. Start sending customers to certain businesses. Go by and say, hey, I'm going to send you customers. They'd be like, no. I don't want to hire you. I don't want to hire you. Who cares if they want to hire you? Just tell them you're going to start sending them customers and start sending them customers. When you learn to benefit people, when you learn to love people, when you learn to help people grow, it is a law that you are going to be benefited. I'm going to close by reading the Bible, and I really hope that you listen to me. I'm going to read 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 1. Though I speak with the tongue of men and of angels and have not love, I become as sounding brass and a tinkling cymbal. As though I have the gift of prophecy, and though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains, and yet have not love, I am nothing. Paul goes on to say in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 3, and though I bestow all goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body even to be burned, and have not love, it profiteth me nothing. He doesn't even say it profiteth me little. He says it profiteth me nothing. Let me go on. Love suffereth long, and love is kind. Love envieth not. Love vaunteth not itself. Love is not puffed up. Love doth not behave itself unseemly. Oh man, let me read that again. Love does not behave itself unseemly. Seeketh not her own. Love seeketh not for itself. Love seeketh not her own. Love is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Oh my God. You know, some of you don't got to be a Christian. You can be Buddhist, you can be Hindu, you can be Hare Krishna, man. You could be whatever religion you are, but there are some gold nuggets in this Bible, man. There are some gold nuggets, maybe even in some of your books too, but there's some gold nuggets in this Bible, and that is one of them. Understand that if you want money, if you want to survive this adversity that the world is about to go through, you got to learn that you're not going to get by begging. You're not going to get by benefiting you. You're going to get by love. Love and money, they're joined at the hip. Hey, you know, God bless all of you. And honestly, I'm praying for all of you who are struggling, who are hurting, who are frustrated because you're broke. You can't eat, can't pay your bills, can't buy airtime. You can't do this, you can't do that. I get it. And I'm praying for you. God bless you.